wasn't what it was.
What?
It's good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
That's the one. What are we doing today?
What are we not doing today? Welcome to our weekend vlog. Jake has made me get out of bed because we don't have enough time to sit and enjoy my coffee in bed like I usually do, which is really sad, but we're in good spirits. The sun is out today. We're going to Pilates. We're going to go to...
I always feel like you say that's so weird.
What, Pilates? I feel like that as well. Sometimes I say Pilates, sometimes I say Pilates. I don't know what the actual correct saying is,
Definitely
but...
just Pilates.
Pilates. This is our new picture frame, by the way. I don't know if we mentioned on here, but we have this whole big white wall that we just haven't put pictures on.
I really enjoy it with the oranges in front of it as well, which I don't.
Yeah, the fruit.
But we do need it to be on the wall. I don't know what it is about artwork in this flat, but we just can't finish it. We've got the frame, we've got the artwork, and we can't put it on the wall.
We basically, obviously we're renting, so we don't want to like hammer it into the wall because then we've got to like pay to get it repaired and stuff. We thought that this was going to be flat, so we could just put those little, what are they, little Velcro things? What are they?
Strips.
Command strips. But it's not flat, it's all rigid, so that's not going to work. Jake, tell the group what we're doing tomorrow.
So tonight we're going to see Avatar, the new one.
Really excited about that actually.
Yeah, it's 3 hours though.
Not excited about that.
So I'm like, that's a long time. They should do like intervals.
Yeah, they should.
And then tomorrow we're both going to get tattoos.
This will be Jake's second tattoo. He's going to get it on the back of his neck.
Yeah, but I'm not going to show you what it is because...
Boldly, I'm actually going to get mine on my hand. I've only ever got this one little one on my hand.
Basically, Max is copying one of my tattoo ideas again.
No, I had it saved. No. For years, I'd say, in my little tattoo folder of ideas. Jake randomly pops up one day after getting one tattoo, being like, I want to get this tattoo. And I'm like, that's on my list.
I've got loads of tattoo ideas, and I've got them saved, and I show you, and then all of a sudden, they all start popping up around your arms. Like, they're tweaked a little bit. And I'm like, okay, so now he's getting two birds that look very similar to the two that I want. But okay, it's fine.
They're different birds.
You've got the tattoos.
They're different birds. They're different birds. Mine are hummingbirds. Jake wanted. Well, I don't know what the birds were, but Jake wanted. But yeah, so we're gonna go and get tattoos. Tomorrow we're gonna film that. We're gonna vlog the whole thing, and then we'll just stroll around. Maybe go for a brunch or something. It's gonna be a nice, packed out weekend. We thought we'd do a weekend vlog rather than just a day vlog, because 2 days is better than one. I'm gonna wrap this one up with, this is my Lego set that I built, that Jake doesn't want stored here on the shelf, but I really like it. I think if I can get a little plastic case, I think it'll look nice.
Ignore all of them.
Yeah, they don't permanently stay there. So yeah, we're ready for the day. Well, we're not ready for the day, I've just got out of bed. I need to get ready for the day. You're ready now?
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna go get ready.
Okay, so we're going to Pilates.
This is our new thing. We really want to get into this more in the new year, don't we? We've been about, what, 4 or 5 times this year. We're obsessed. And as you get older, like, it's really hard to find a hobby and like things that you actually enjoy. I feel like this is something we could actually really get into.
I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm getting less stretchy. Things are clicking that shouldn't be clicking.
Yeah, it's getting harder to stand up.
So, yeah.
This is the answer, apparently.
Okay, we are just arriving at One Rebel, and I think the class is about 45 minutes.
I think so. We never asked them if we can film the class, but I feel like it would be good to like show the class. So next time we're going to ask ahead of time, and then maybe we'll show some clips of us attempting to do Pilates. Guys, we've just finished that Pilates class, and when I tell you, I feel like I've just run a marathon. My legs.
I don't know what it is, but it will absolutely ruin your legs.
Like,
we're all just shaking on the thing, and it's always the men that are shaking more than the women.
The women are like,
but there must be some sort of science behind that.
Maybe it's because like they're naturally lighter. I don't know. I'm just making that up.
Ugh.
You know what I actually really like is doing a class with someone else, because I feel like you're all in it together. You can finish it, and you're like, oh, I'm dead, and like. I don't know, it's just a nice feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know why I like doing it?
Why?
Because if I can't get a rhythm, I just look at someone else.
Just standing there for 10 minutes waiting for Jake to find what this restaurant place is.
No, I found it on TikTok, and they've come over from like Argentina or Spain. I can't remember which one it was. And it's something greens.
Honest Greens or something?
Honest Greens, that's it. Let me max it. Also, can we appreciate that Max is out of bed today, up and out? Okay, we have found it. So we're heading to Soho and gonna have a quick brunch. And then after brunch, we're gonna head home. We need to go and buy some bits for New Year's Eve. So, New Year's Eve, every single year we do vision boards. We actually start, when did we start that? Like
2 years ago.
3 years ago. And it's become like a tradition. So we don't go out, we just stay in.
I love it. It's like, I feel like I was talking to someone, one of my friends yesterday, and I was saying, like, I feel like it's a time you could just like realign. I'm not a huge fan on like Christmas. I'm more of like a New Year, new vibes kind of guy.
Yeah. It's just getting everything out of your head as well, isn't it? And like putting it on paper, you then see it and like set yourself some goals because you don't really
Yeah.
think about it unless you're actually sitting there like, okay, what do we want? Where do we want to go? What do we want to manifest? And we're all about that. Our New Year's Eve plans basically consist of staying home, making vision boards, just the two of us. We don't drink any alcohol because we like to go into the new year just feeling like fresh. and,
I
like,
used to go
cleansed.
out on New Year's. It was like a tradition that I'd go out every year. And I used to wake up on New Year's Day and feel like I feel so rough.
Yeah, I just feel like it's such a bad way to start a year, isn't it?
Bad vibes. I think I've just stepped in shit. I'm always so bad at doing this. Okay, Maxwell, rate it out of 10.
You've never called me
Just-
Maxwell in your life. That was so weird.
Just the food, though. Just the food.
Right, food. I was really, really disappointed. I don't know why. For me, I like a bland food. I don't like too much flavour. There was a lot of flavour going on in that bowl. I got it because it was meant to be a pistachio Caesar salad with lemon and mustard chicken. I don't like mustard, so I don't know why I got the lemon and mustard chicken. I love a pistachio, so I thought the salad would be a bit more pistachio-y.
I feel like the whole experience of like getting in and trying to find a table and ordering probably threw you off. So he just ordered anything.
I was like panic ordering.
But you would order like a breaded chicken and think it was like gourmet.
Yeah, basically the plainer the better. So I would give it a rating of 2 out of 10. A strong 2 as well. That's not even me being like dramatic.
I would actually rate it the food a strong 10 out of 10 because that is one, it's good food, it's healthy for you.
It's bold.
It was flavoursome because Max don't know what flavour is. And I also tried his salad, and that was also a 10 out of 10 for a salad.
I don't. But how many pistachios were in that salad? That
A
pistachio
lot.
salad.
Your taste buds have just disappeared for some reason.
Top of the morning too. Okay, we are home.
And we're going straight back up.
Literally straight back up. I'm gonna head in the car to Blue Water.
We're so like southeast common,
Oh
aren't we?
no. We're heading home. Start this
again.
again. Okay, so we are home. We're heading out to Blue Water. We're gonna go to the cinema, but first we're gonna go to the Apple shop to get hopefully our phones traded in to get the new phones. So we can start taking nice photos of each other, basically.
I feel like we got done over with. We both upgraded at the wrong time.
Yeah, just before they release the new phone, which I feel like we do every time.
And I feel like the phone I had before this one was better.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm just like, you know what, I'll just go the full hog and get the new one.
Apple just do us over, don't they? It's actually so expensive as well. But yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to go and watch Avatar. We need to get some bits for the vision boards. So yeah, join us in the car. We've got some stuff to talk about. The one thing about Jake is he takes so long to leave the flat. He'll get ready about 4 hours earlier than me, but he will also take 20 minutes to leave the house. We'll be like, right, let's go. 20 minutes later, he's still not left the house. I'm like, come on, let's just leave.
I got the goods.
He's brought me a drink, so I'll let him off.
I feel like we're going to 2 separate parties, but I'm going cinema, you're going somewhere else.
So next year, we've decided something we're going to work on is conflict resolution. So obviously we work together, we live together, we spend a lot of time together, more so than a normal couple because we do work together. And sometimes if we spend that 20 minutes too long together, you know, we just start like biting when someone says something, or like someone will say something in a certain tone and you're a bit like, oh, we get very like grunty with each other, don't we? So we want to start working on, I guess it's communication and like just conflict resolution and not getting as annoyed with each other, I guess. Because you can't see, Jake just tried to turn the music on mid me talking, and I've got my hand on the little control volume, and I weren't letting it happen. I knew you were going to do that.
Can you hear that?
This is our last vlog before Christmas, so I hope everyone has a nice Christmas, and we're going to tell you what our Christmas plans are. No one's asked, but I'm going to tell you while we're here. So Christmas morning we're going to go to my mum's for breakfast. My dad's bought like loads of games.
How cute is he?
Yeah, I think he's just done it just to keep us there longer, to be honest.
Well, we have got dinner at Mum's at 2.
I know. So we're going to go quite early, I think.
Okay.
Just so like we'll get
It says now 9 o'clock and you'll be still in bed.
yeah, I
drinking
won't
your
want to get
coffee.
out of bed, but we're going to do that in the morning, and then we'll go to Jake's mum's usually every Christmas for Christmas dinner. Probably get there about 1:30ish.
Yeah. Got my mum, my little brother's there, Richard's there, Ted's dad.
Ted's little brother.
Well,
No one knows who that is.
No, because I said Richard, I was like, no one knows who
Why
Richard
did you
is.
say that?
I don't know, but that's my little brother's dad.
We want to kind of get home as quick as possible, not because we don't want to be with other people, but we've never had a Christmas just the two of us. We're always out and about, aren't we? So, like visiting other people, and it's our first proper year being in this flat with each other. So we're gonna make the most of it.
We was here last year, but it was like 2 months.
Yeah,
ago.
a couple months in.
So it was very much like, oh my god, just get a Christmas tree and
Yeah.
really quick.
It still didn't feel like home at that point, did it?
No,
It took a
was
couple of
stunning,
months.
yeah.
And now it feels like home. We want to be there as much as possible. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Really looking forward to it. So yeah, we're gonna go to Blue Water now. See you there.
Okay, we're in WH Smith's, also known as TJ Jones, apparently.
Yes, change his name. We're gonna get photo paper because we want to print the photos to look like actual photos, which I know sounds really silly.
They just come out like shiny on top.
Yeah. Well, last year we did this, and the ink was rubbing off on our fingers. So I'm a little bit against it, but I'm taking Jake's lead.
Just let it dry.
So Jake's really going through a phase of wanting this particular book that they have in here, but for some reason doesn't want to buy it.
Well, no, I'm just not in a position to read it right now.
What do you mean? You're too busy.
Yeah.
What is it, Mel Robbins?
Mel Robbins, The Let Them Theory. Can't see where it is, but
It's on our list for next year to read more. I used to be really into reading and then I just stopped. So now I'm gonna get into it. I want to start with Heated Rivalry, just to see if I'll actually read it.
it'd probably be a really good read, to be fair.
I think so. Okay, guys, we're coming to the Apple store because we want to sort our phones out, and we don't know whether to go for the orange or the
The navy or the white.
or the white, but white's kind of third on my list.
I think we're going to rule out the white.
Yeah, this is the white.
I really like the orange, but it might clash with your outfit sometimes. We've got navy.
This is my fave. I feel like it's a bit more universal. Do you know what I mean?
It's safe.
Safe option. Okay, disaster has struck. So we were in Apple and we backed up everything, but we had to buy new storage today because our phones wouldn't back up because we ran out of storage again because we make so much content. So we bought new iPhone storage, new iCloud storage.
Which I'm gutted about, by the way. £10 a month.
£10, absolutely
Outrageous.
rip-off. What are we paying for a phone for that hasn't got enough storage? Anyway, so we did that, backed it up, went into Apple. She was like, have you backed everything up? And we were like, yeah. And then went up to the man to sort out the transfer. And he was like, you've got some photos and videos that haven't backed up. And I was like, that's weird because I've just backed up my phone. Long story short, because we bought more storage today, those photos haven't backed up until we're on Wi-Fi plugged in, basically when we're at home. This is going to take so long because there's so many videos. So we haven't got new phones.
So we're going to try again tomorrow. We're going to keep this very positive.
Yeah.
We're going to get the tattoos, and then after we're going to run to Apple once everything's backed up and get some new iPhones. And especially now that
Yeah.
we've seen the quality of
the
the front
camera.
camera, and to be fair, the back one, on the new iPhone. I'm like, I need this iPhone now.
We are determined. This is it. And it needs to happen this weekend because once I've got an idea in my head, I can't let it go. Okay, so we're in the cinema and we're watching Avatar, in case you haven't guessed from the 400 mentions of us saying that we're going to go and see Avatar.
Snack.
We are snacked up to the nines. The whole bag obviously isn't full of snacks.
I think as I was walking through, people were literally thinking like I was walking through, and it looks like this. So I think people are thinking I'm just coming through with a whole shopping bag
You know
of
what, though?
snacks.
3-hour film. You need the snacks, you need the goods.
I'm actually going to need a toilet break in between.
Yeah, so
There's
I
no
should do
way.
intervals and films of this long. But we'll let you know how it goes, what we think of it when we come out in 3 hours' time.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited. I think we're really good.
Yeah. That was one of the best films I've ever seen.
Guys, 3 hours, well worth my time. We literally sat there the whole time in silence, just being like, it was so intense.
And can I say, I did go to the toilet once.
Yeah, Jake didn't pee.
You
I
went to
peed
the toilet
twice. 3 hours is quite long. But highly urge anyone to see it if you haven't seen it by the time we post this video.
Especially if you've seen the other Avatar films. This is, I'm going to say it, I think the best one.
100%. In terms of like adrenaline and watching it and being like, oh, like you're really like fighting for the characters. You're like, no, stop.
I could have actually watched it for another hour.
I didn't want it to end. So we are going to head home now and then wrap up and go to bed. What's the time? 10:20 in the evening. It's late for us. We're never out this late.
we'll be asleep by half 11, 12.
Yeah. Then tomorrow we've got a big day. So we're getting tattoos. What else are we doing tomorrow?
There was something we needed to do after. Oh
Go
my
test iPhones.
God. iPhones, and we do need to go to Tesco to get ink.
Yeah, we do. So another busy day tomorrow, but a really exciting one, and follow along. Wait, this is still the same vlog.
Same vlog.
Oh yeah.
Night, see you
2 in 1.
Just 1 second.
Happy Sunday, it's a new day and we are getting ready to go to get tattoos, which is exciting. We actually get a lot of messages asking for a tattoo tour. So maybe I'll go through what tattoos I've got today. Jake can go through the tattoos he's got today, which is
All of two of them.
one. Yeah, bit foggy outside, weather's a bit crap, but we can have a good day.
I know somehow we always so like late.
We are running very late. Of course, Jake was up a lot earlier than what I was
wasn't.
up.
I was up at the same time as you. This is why
And
it's
yet
the
again,
problem.
Jake is the one making us run late.
I'm not running late. It's just the things we need to do.
So we started this thing after the first year of being together where we just don't buy each other Christmas presents because we feel like...
No, I feel like it was for the first 2 years.
Did we
Because
do it the second year?
Yeah, because you kept buying stuff like bigger stuff, and then I wanted to buy bigger stuff, and it was just getting to the point where it's like, all right, well,
silly.
the next thing we're going to get is a holiday or a car, and I can't do that every year.
Yeah. You're in your like first, like, you're in a relationship and it's like really new.
But you're trying to impress each other.
Yeah. Like, you want to shower them with gifts and yeah, I feel like we really took it too far. So we did the opposite, and now we just don't buy each other presents, which I'm actually really happy with because I feel like it takes away the stress of having to buy for like multiple people. And I feel like when it's us two, we end up just doing something together with that money that we would have spent on each other. So, prime example, we usually book flights at this time of year for next year's holiday.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like a present for each other because obviously...
I actually prefer that. I'd rather that than you get me a present.
100%. And I feel like you just buy the stuff that you want throughout the year, don't you? And like, we do buy each other random stuff here and there throughout the year. So, yeah, if anyone else does this, let us know because I've spoken to a few people and they find it really weird. Tattoo time.
I know what I'm doing. Because he's on new.
You nervous?
I'm actually not, to be honest. I don't respect when they're just too clean for action.
This is really random for us, isn't it? To be fair, we both said we wanted to get tattoos this year.
You didn't do it.
And we didn't do it.
As well, and I was like,
Yeah.
And here we are, ticking it off the list.
Since this.
I've been looking at this one for a long time as well.
yeah, like that.
Yeah? Yeah, do you mind?
I look so happy. sticking my whole hands, but you could move them around so that maybe like the wings come up here. Yeah, I love it. It's perfect.
Do a 12. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you. That's it. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, we're done. We're out.
Tattoos are tattooed.
I'm very happy.
Very, very happy. The guy was so nice as well, Mike. So we went to the London Social.
So if you're looking for a tattoo artist and you're in London, check out Mike at the London Social.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Really nice guy, and the time flew by, didn't it? It went so quick.
Yeah, I feel like it was more of like a chit chat, like vibes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
It was
rather than
teamwork.
just sitting there getting injected.
So this is mine. Got 2 little hummingbirds. Obviously, there's a plastic film over it, so ignore the crinkling. This is Jake's. So we're very happy with them. Very spontaneous end to the year as well. This is only planned in like a week ago.
I know, and we said we really wanted tattoos as well by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Now we've got them.
Success. So now we're going to go to the Apple store and finally sort out our phones.
Hopefully, I don't know what time. I think it's like 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock now. Everything shuts at 4, doesn't it?
I don't know if it does though, Apple Store.
Okay, we'll have to Google
We'll
that
see.
because that might not be happening. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. Also, freezing cold. I'm shivering. How are you not cold? Just wearing a jumper?
Saw the wall.
I'm like, ooh. Okay, update on the phone situation. We didn't film an Apple because it was way too busy.
We
But
have got new phones, but they don't work yet.
basically, we have to set them up. They've already wiped our old ones, given us the new ones, but we can't set the new ones up until we're at home with our Apple Watches to do 2-factor authentication. So we're now traveling home on about 4 different tube lines.
So it's like it's about an hour, and I actually have to talk to Max.
Jake loves talking on public transport, and I hate it. Every time he talks to me on public transport, I'm like, why are you talking to me?
I feel like it's so weird that our whole life right now is up in the ether.
Yeah, floating around in the iCloud. Scared. And we'll see you at home if we make it.
See you in 1 second.
See you once again.
See you in 1 second.
second.
So we're back home. We are both having serious issues setting up the iPhones, as I suspected. Max is currently chatting to ChatGPT, having a massive argument with it because it's not helping him. But I can basically get into my Apple iCloud, but I can't get through to EE. They're also shut to activate the eSIM. The whole process is actually quite stressful. And Max has the opposite issue to me. He can't get into his Apple iCloud, but he can get into his EE. He's having a bit of a mare.
I'm having an absolute breakdown. This is insane.
I feel like anyone would think we work for MI6.
Wow.
With all of the 2-factor authenticator
it's
apps
crazy.
and passwords this, Face ID this, and then you need to get a QR code to scan that, and it's just all a bit much.
We've been sat here since we got home. What time did we get home? About 2 hours ago, maybe more, trying to figure out how to get these phones sorted. And I can't think of anything else. Like, I won't be able to sleep right until I know I can get access to this phone. Okay, so today is actually, what day is it today? Wednesday. Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve. We've left it a couple of days. This phone saga went on for 48 hours. We were so stressed. Imagine being a content creator and not having access to your phone. It was very, very stressful.
Very stressful.
Can I just say, if you are going to Apple to trade your phone in and you have an eSIM, make sure that you speak to EE first and you get a physical SIM before you go into Apple and let them wipe your old phone.
Yeah.
Was that
My toast is ready. So that was a lot of stress. But the sun is out today. We're in good spirits. It's Christmas Eve. I have to go to work for a couple of hours and then
off
come
work
home.
now.
Jake's finished for the year. Jealous. And then the next thing for us is going to be New Year's Eve.
I'm really excited. I'm going to have to go on Pinterest today and get
Yeah.
my vision board stuff ready.
We're going to sit and go through everything we're grateful for this year as well, because we actually haven't sat down for a second and just been like, wow, what a year.
Yeah.
Because it's been an absolute whirlwind. So
I think we'll get out our 2024 vision boards for New Year's Eve
that'll be interesting.
and be like, right,
Yeah.
I love doing
What came true. So yeah, a big thank you to everyone for supporting the YouTube channel this year, in our first year. Hopefully there's been an improvement in the videos. hopefully it just keeps improving.
Yeah.
And we get better and better as the years go by.
We're going to be doing more vlogs and just videos in general for YouTube in 2025. That's on our list, isn't it?
100%. And between me and you, we might be working our full-time jobs less next year, hopefully, if this keeps going well. So that means that we can put more time into YouTube, making videos, making better content, and doing some interesting stuff that we can film. So stick around, basically.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah, have a good one, and we'll see you in 2026. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.